Welcome back to another episode of the LunchTable podcast. I know I just said welcome back 3 times, and y'all gonna be like, why this time? But the reason is because Lucas is finally back. It's been about 3-4 weeks since we last recorded, even though y'all gonna see these episodes coming out weekly anyway, so it's just like no real break.
We're still ahead like 3 episodes.
Apparently. But I mean, soon enough, I guess we'll always stay 3 episodes ahead.
Yeah, if we don't miss a week or something. And we got guys.
I kind of didn't want to do that, though.
Neither did I.
I kind of wanted to be almost like every week.
Yeah, especially this episode.
Yeah. Just honestly because of the simple fact that, like, it feels weird. Like, I would want to be able to talk about almost current events and not it have been 5 weeks ago. You feel me?
Yeah,
I watched the video. Like,
yeah, that's why every other podcast you'd be like, all right, what the fuck we gonna talk about? Because we can't really talk about anything.
These facts. But it's all right. You know what? Now that Lucas is back, you know, he interviewed me on the last episode that we recorded. Was it the last one? No, it wasn't.
I don't know which one is the last episode.
Who the fuck cares anymore, bro? At this point, we're just trying to get the shit done.
Look, the episode that Denzel came back from the R, that episode I interviewed him about what he was doing and whatever that.
Yeah, so now we kind of just gonna do the same thing, but the other way around, because I kind of want to hear what Lucas got to say. You know, I feel like he got some interesting stories to tell. I hope it's insightful. And if it's not, at least I hope it's fun.
I got some fun shit. So.
First things first, how was DR?
It was dope. All right, so this is how I'm gonna do this shit, so I can be organized in my head. I'm gonna just go like I went for 3 weeks, so I just talk about each week.
Each week?
Yeah. The 3rd week will be like the funnest week. Oh, that's when I was that's when I was in that resort. But the first week, the first day. All right, so I haven't been in DR since like 10 years. Before, so like when I first came, yeah, the first day we came at like 7 a.m. and we came at night when we went to the house.
This is like the day that you traveled over there, right?
Yeah, when I left.
Okay.
Yeah, the first day that I was there, when I came out of the airport and all that stuff, we went home there, and then when I looked at when I came in, I was like, this shit looks way more smaller, like
than what you remember.
Yeah, because I was like fucking like half my size.
Yeah, I mean everything gotta look smaller at that point.
Yeah, that shit, it was crazy. And then I went to, and like the whole, I showed you a video of the house.
I mean, this motherfucker talking about it small. That shit was huge, nigga.
It was. It's not. It
was pretty big. It was pretty big, nigga.
It's a house.
You right. It's a house. You know what?
Yeah.
It's a house. But you know what? I'm used to New York City apartments, bro. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same, bro. I saw more than one room, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, that is, yeah. The whole video was like a minute long. Yeah, and if you really think about it, that's long. Yeah,
that's pretty long, bro. You try to fit a New York City apartment in a minute. Nigga, that video about to be 10 seconds long. Every apartment in New York City feel like a studio, bro.
Yeah, and so that was the first day. That's when I thought about, and then like the next day and for the next couple of days, we just went out. And the one thing that's always funny when we go to DR, at least in my family, I think it's the same thing. My mom and my family doesn't allow us to like leave the house looking bummy. Mm-hmm. Like. Yeah, we have to look fresh as fuck every day.
You know what, bro? Like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but while I was in the yard, I was really trying my hardest to look bummy, bro, because I realized how out of place I felt, feeling so fresh. You feel me? Like I would go out in regular ass clothes, bro. What I'm thinking is regular ass clothes. At least the first 2 days, I'm just there like. The first day specifically, you know, I go out and I'm just wearing what I think is regular, what I would normally wear here. Yeah. Right? And so I'm just there like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I feel weird because ain't nobody wearing shorts like some nice shorts and shit. I'm just there like, damn, bro.
Nah, these niggas is broke.
Yeah, bro. I was like, nah, damn, bro. I felt kind of bad. So the next day I was just there like, I don't even got basic ass clothes. Like, any more basic than what I thought they was.
Nah, you kind of, it's the opposite for me. Like, you know, my parents, like, are like they're from DR, so like when they come back, everybody kind of knows them.
Oh, okay,
and,
makes sense.
Yeah, like, and also the place that we in Tamboril, so like it's a small ass. It's like a town outside. When you guys asked me, when Jamila told you, like, oh, where's Tamboril at? And I was like, it's like, I'm not sure where it is, and she was like, it's in Santiago, and it's like it is in Santiago, but it's a town outside of Santiago.
Oh, okay. It's like on the outskirts.
It's on the
type shit.
outskirts. So it's Santiago, but like not really.
Got you.
Like you still have to go to Santiago.
So I would
from
imagine
Cabo.
your experience is probably a little different than mine because like you had a group of people that you knew, or like more or less like a community you was coming.
Oh yeah,
home
my
to,
mom.
you
That
know?
was another thing. Like I have no idea what nothing is because the way that they refer to places is like, let me just think of an example. It's like, mira la hermana de cosa ahí. Ahí está esa cosa.
I'm just
So they don't say street names. They just say the sister of that person.
Yeah,
that's where that is.
I mean, to be fair, the naming system for streets in DR be all over the place. Like
It's
I don't know how
but they're
people get
street
around.
names.
I don't know how people get around. I'm being real honest. Like I was trying to like figure shit out while I was in DR, but that shit was difficult.
Nah, but there's streets, right?
I don't know. I just find them weird. I'm saying I find them weird, but realistically, they probably just the same as the US.
It's like Calle 27 or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. But I mean, this is the thing. Not every street has a sign. You feel me? Like,
Oh yeah, that was another thing. When I came back, I was like, "Dang, your shit has progressed." Cause like the street that was that's next to my house, right? That shit was just a road for like mad years. Like
Yeah.
it had no concrete, so it was just like just.
got it. It was like just almost dirt. Like,
Yeah,
roads.
it was. Yeah, that's what
Okay,
it was,
okay,
right?
yeah.
And then I came back and it was a whole street.
Oh,
and
damn.
then there was the shit that says the street name. I was like, God damn, that's where I live at.
That's the name of my block. You don't even know the name of your block. Nah, bro, but that's what I'm saying. Like the corners don't even be having street signs or nothing. So like most people do know the street names, or like they know the general area.
Yeah.
So they don't really need to know street names. But like in my head, it's just bro, how the fuck do you know where you're going, bro? Like the GPS would be like cross through calle 27, whatever, and like. I don't see no calle 27, so I'm just there like, okay, is this the one I gotta turn in or the other one? And I don't know if I'm turning on 26 or 27 no more, bro. Especially because every street is a damn near two-way street.
Yeah, this is like.
Ain't no fucking regulation in DR transportation, bro.
Yeah, like we have a car and like luckily my uncle.
Yeah. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's in the shop.
Hold on, that's just the TV. This.
All right.
Alright.
Brief commercial break. Continue.
Alright, so the person that we roll around with in DR is my uncle who lives there.
Yeah.
And like he knows like, anywhere. Like he doesn't. We don't use GPS because we don't got internet like that.
Yeah.
But he knows where everything is, and I'm like amazed. Like he was telling like my cousins and all of them like
Yeah.
you know they looked up places beforehand and they told him like yo where that at, and he was just like. Let me see the street name. I bet.
Like, I got you. I'm going right, bro. I don't know how, bro. Honestly, just because, like, what I'm telling you, just don't know street names, bro. Like, only the real main big streets had them. So I'm just there, like, bro. What about the small streets? Like, what if I'm trying to, like, the equivalent of 147th Street here is nowhere to be found over there, bro. Like,
Yeah, like that corner, very specific spot.
yeah, bro. And one thing I disliked about it, I liked it. It was, I don't want to say I disliked it. It was just a little weird because I wasn't used to it.
Yeah.
Right. It was just the fact that, like, the businesses, most stores,
Closed at 6.
other than that, is like none of them have like a sign either. Like, you see how there's most businesses here have like a toldo, like a deli, it'll say something.
Yeah.
There's none of that. So everything looks like a fucking house, bro. You don't know what the hell is a store and what's not. Even barbershops look like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, everything looks like that. So it'd be confusing, you know. The only thing that could really make you tell is maybe if they have the store name painted on the side of the damn shit. Like,
Yeah.
But it's sometimes it just be like, this person's comedor, and I'm just there like, what the fuck? And
And then you kind of want to enter, but it's just like, yo, I'm like invading a nigga's house.
yeah, bro. Most of these motherfuckers be setting up businesses in their house, like straight up shops in their house, bro.
Yeah, I went with my cousin to get his hair braided with my uncle, and because we were gonna go to the wedding, and then we just went to a house. Like it had no sign, no nothing, and it was a business.
Bro, you see this is what I'm trying to tell you? Like,
We went upstairs, like
yo, the houses be in the back, bro. There was like while I was there, my cousin had told me I was just there like, yo, why everything like a damn house? She's like, cause it is a damn house.
Yeah.
And just there like, what? And she's like, yeah, bro. If you ask to go to the bathroom, like while you in a colmado, bro, they probably gonna take you to the back and you gonna see all their rooms, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like the motherfuckers be doing their businesses in the house. I was like, yo, that's wild.
That's kind of smart though.
It is, you save some bread, but
Yeah.
as a
Alright.
New York nigga, I don't think I want niggas in my house like that.
That's true.
But we done ran this topic mad long, and you
Alright.
haven't even gotten through your first story. So continue. please.
Alright, so the second day, I was going back to we always have to look fresh. Cause like my mom, for some reason, my mom and just the family just has this thing that they have to look the best.
Yeah,
But that's like every other Dominican family too.
I mean, my mom wanted me to look nice too. I just didn't want to.
Nah. My mom won't force me. I cannot leave the house.
Not no more. Me and my mom used to get into way too many fights about the way I look.
Nah, it's fine. It's whatever for me. So the next day we went to like a. Actually, I can't say a little bit of the story. I won't. But we went to like a funeral type thing, like a misa.
Yeah.
And then that's when that was the first time that we met like all the people again. Cause like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, from the 10 years, like,
Yeah.
my mom was showing me off as they always do.
Of course.
Your parents always, that shit's so.
Mírate mi hijo.
Yeah. that awkward sadness.
That awkward just like, yo, that's me.
Yeah, that's me.
Like, just
Yeah, that's
analyze me like
yeah.
while I just stand here. Fucking weird because you don't even know what the hell to say to
Yeah.
these people. Like, yes, I'm her son.
And there was a couple people where like I completely forgot who they were.
Oh,
because it
shit.
was 10 years.
Bro, that's the awkward part when these niggas really try to make you feel like you should remember. Like, nigga, what?
I just be like, see.
I said what's up to one of my cousins while I was in DR. I went to go visit my grandma that lives there. I said what's up to one of my cousins. Realistically, if you ever watch this video, that as my man's, I don't even know your name. Straight up. But I said what's up to him. Like his face looked real familiar, so I was just like, "Hey, what's up? I know you from somewhere." When I was young, bro, we deadass used to be cool and chill and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know you no more. But I feel like that's literally how it be, especially after so long. You know,
Yeah.
I also went that same amount of time without going to the yard.
Yeah.
10 fucking years. Who the fuck are you supposed to remember?
Yeah, during that day, I was, it was basically just a bunch of old people that, like, they were there, which they were fine. They never, like, felt bad because I didn't recognize them because, like, they old themselves, so they kind of understand.
Them motherfuckers probably like,
Forgetting
shit,
people too.
I barely remember you too. Like that's really you? My grandma didn't even remember me when I went to the yard. Oh, God, bro.
Yeah, and I'm like bigger than my cousins.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen Anthony and Jonathan?
Oh, yeah.
So like I was there with him, and they'd be like, "Damn, you the youngest
Oh,
one?"
yeah. It gotta be a little shocking. Like, whoa, nigga, what? These niggas is like 26.
And so this is the real part of this day, the story. All right, so I have one of my uncles, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'm not sure if this person is my uncle or not.
Okay.
Right, and then they were talking.
You gotta have that one person in the family at least.
I have a couple.
A couple? You gotta-
Most of them are in the yard.
Yeah, so they end up being there. You don't know.
Alright, but they were talking back and forth, right? And they were talking about. Okay. There was all my girls, right? And they were. This nigga, mind you, this nigga looked like a pimp. I'm gonna show you a picture after. He was at he had, them shoes that them pimps be wearing, like the crib walking shoes. Yeah, he had one of those, and it was all white too, cause there's a misa.
Oh,
so he had all white.
He had to pull up to the church looking like a fucking pimp.
He had a cane, cause he has an injury or some shit, and he had a
What
fedora.
Oh, nah, it's over. Pimp for real. Well, he trying to get with somebody. Like,
He's like 76 or 80, right?
oh, so that he just waiting for God to take his place. You know? He just
Nah.
like, yo, God, pick
You
me
gotta
up.
find out. Look, so my uncle and him, they were going back and forth about who's worse than them
Oh, okay.
on like amount of like shit that they
They
do to
done?
women.
Yeah, okay.
To women.
Okay.
I can't say a lot of the shit that they say.
I hope you don't. I hope you don't, because Dominicans be wildin'.
These niggas
Dominicans be
wildin'.
wildin'. You know, I'm a Dominican, but I was not raised in the DR like that. You feel me? Like, I fuck with my Dominicans, but I'm personally not like them motherfuckers. Not like that.
Bro, they share nose. Like, they would just be like, yo, you just gotta fuck. You just fuck them. You see, this nigga, and we were all there, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
my cousin and all them. So they would just go back and forth and be like, look, shit. No, it's un diablo. Oh, and they were going back and forth. I'm not gonna say exactly what they said, because it's bad. But then another thing that my uncle said, he was just like, because like the place that we at, there's like, we know all the old people know basically everybody there.
Yeah.
And they were talking. There was a day like, and where he went to my house, and they were talking, and it was just like, we gotta kill. Like, they were talking about how many widows there are, and he was like, look, we gotta kill for lack of better terms, we gotta kill these bitches because they just killing us left and right. Because they're talking about how there's like 8 widows.
There's 8 widows, and it's like all the men dying out first, bro. What's going on? It's a war, bro. It's a war, bro. Yo, brotherhood, bro. Men, protect yourself. Now, let me stop.
All right, that was the second day. The third day, I think we see movie theaters. Yo, you know the tickets are like $3 to go to the theaters.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Son.
Insane to me. Everything is so cheap. Even a goddamn Uber is like $5 to get to like half across the yard. I'm like, I wish, nigga.
Facts, bro.
You can't get half across Manhattan with not even $30. Like,
exactly, bro. But I had like $10 for like a week.
that shit probably lasted a week. The whole week, nigga. Everything is cheap, bro. Everything, bro. A water over there is like 15 pesos, bro. That's less than like 30 cents over here, bro.
Yeah.
I'm probably dragging it, but still though, like, it's cheap, bro.
The peso is 50
like
cent, 57 a dollar.
57?
Yeah, around there.
So then let's say $1. It definitely got to be somewhere in like the 30 cents range, actually.
Yeah.
Like, that's still insanely low. Like, imagine buying a fucking water bottle for 30 cents, bro.
Bro, the amount of shit that I would buy when we go to the colmado or like the supermercado.
Yeah.
The amount of shit that we would buy just to buy it. Like, a lot of this shit is gonna go bad the next day because the fucking loot never is fucking.
Bro, when I was there, I wasn't asking for too much shit, but like, if I ever wanted it, like, I wouldn't care too much because I'm just there like, all right, I took out some money.
Yeah.
And everything is that ass so cheap. Like, even when I was at the airport, you know, like when I was at the airport, shit was obviously slightly more expensive. Yeah. But I was just like, yo, even some of these gifts are like dumb cheap. Like, fuck, you get a gift for like a decent gift for like $20. Yeah. You go to a New York City gift shop, about to spend like 50 on some dumb shit on a keychain or some bullshit. I probably dragged it, but still,
yeah, I dragged it a little bit, but yeah, still. And then after we went to a boxing gym. We went to the boxing gym like 3 times. This was like 2 weeks after, but it's still a story. We got out of the boxing gym, and then like for, the last 3 times that we would go to the boxing gym, like one of the trainers is an actual taxi driver, so he would just take us to my cousin's house, and then from there they would call my uncle. They would pick me up.
Okay.
Right. So that specific day, for some reason, my aunt. Their mom wanted to pick them up. Anthony Jonathan's mom. They wanted to pick us up.
Okay.
And then, right, so we were waiting for them, but like we kind of got there and then they closed. So we were walking around, and then we and then there was a hospital right next to the place that we was at, and then there was 2 girls run up and 2 nurses run up. It's just like, they're gonna rob you. Come, come to the hospital.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I told you I got a lot of shit to say, so.
Okay, it sounds like an interesting story. Damn near got robbed.
Yeah, they were saying like, come, they're gonna rob you, right? So we kind of just walk to the hospital.
Some ghetto ass shit. Some New York energy, bro. That's too much New York energy, bro.
So right, and then but at this point we're not really seeing who's gonna rob. Like we just like, fuck it, we might as well just go. It's it's like, you know, they're calling us over. So we go inside. You know how they have like big gates and shit, and then the hospital's like inside of it.
Yeah.
So like we go in, and then the nurse would be like, yeah, there was like 3 motorcycles that were like they weren't near us, but they were like making sure nobody else was there.
Oh, there was like spinning the block type shit.
Yeah, spinning the block. They were spinning the block, all 3 of them, and we just were like, oh shit, that's.
Yo, I'm be scared though, because that's the one thing that that while I was in the other was warning me about, like, yo, the motorita, like, you gotta be careful because any nigga could just pull up right next to you. Dame lo que tú tienes, nigga. Like, and I was like, that, just like that, nigga. They'd be like, just like that, bro. I was like, yo, bro, that is some insane shit.
Yeah, and then when they finally got there, because they were telling us like to go to a certain place at a certain location, but they said the wrong location, so we walked the other way for like 10 to 15 minutes. And so like they were calling it, my cousin was fucking angry as shit at that point, but he was on the phone, and I'm like, just what's going on right now? And then the 2 nurses called us over, and so we just went over there, and they told us like, yeah, they were spinning the block. And then in my head I was just like, clearly obviously that these niggas ain't gonna tell what just happened to the grown-ups.
Yeah.
The first thing that they said when we opened the door is like, yo, we almost got robbed, where the fuck were you? And I'm like, oh my god, why these niggas just did this shit?
It's alright, bro. I kind of did the same thing. Like
Nah, because this is what happened afterwards. I wasn't allowed to go back.
Oh shit, yeah, they done blew your spot, bro.
Yeah, and like there was a whole giant argument. It's just, do you know where you at? Blah blah blah. I was
This is fucking Dion now.
apparently the place that we were in DR was like my uncle called it like the favela of DR.
Okay.
Yeah, of Santiago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, next to the stadium and shit. And then my mom was like, what the fuck, are you stupid? And then afterwards she told me like a couple of stories from that same stadium because my dad used to play there.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we had to. It was some shit.
It was bad, man.
Yeah, and that was worse. So
I don't know how you did it with no phone.
what? There was phone.
Bro, you outside. Well, you have like
I didn't have no Wi-Fi now.
Yeah, but that's my point. Like you have no way of communicating with nobody. Like
My cousin-
I would kind of understand your mom's like concern. And
I
everybody's
understood it
concern, 'cause
completely.
it's just they're like, y'all motherfuckers have no real way of communicating either.
My
Like,
cousin had his phone worked.
Oh,
So I
okay.
was with my cousin.
all right.
Yeah.
I mean, you should like,
But
just,
still.
as someone who did not have no service, you should have never been with somebody who didn't
Exactly. That's why I just rolled around with my people.
with your people.
Yeah.
But real talk, you. I think you mentioned something about a wedding. I just want, like, shit gets real intimate at weddings. So I just want to know if you maybe found a shorty or two.
No. Well, I'll tell you right now. That happened. Oh yeah, it's a resort. We can go straight to the resort. I'm just talking about the resort thing because it was like 4 days and kind of.
Oh, but so it wasn't at the wedding. You ain't find no shorties at no wedding.
Well, no.
Okay.
I'll get to that. All right, so 4 days. This happened. A lot of shit happened these 4 days of resort. First day that we at the wedding.
What week was this? This is your second week.
No, this is the last week.
The last
The
week.
second week. Actually, the second week. This is what happened. The second week. Second week we were planning to go to a resort that week. What happened was, let's say this was Monday. Oh no, it was Sunday that we were planning to go on Monday. My uncle, or another part of my family left on Sunday. So the resort, and we were gonna go on Monday.
Okay.
We try to hit up. We try to do the reservations on Monday or whatever. There's a cyclone, right? So we can't do it, right? So we were like, all right. So I guess we go tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Later that day on Monday, my uncle sees the TV and the resort that we're going to is on fire.
Oh, what the fuck? Yo, bro, y'all hearing this shit, right? Like, y'all hearing this shit?
The other part of the family wasn't in that resort that caught on fire, but then we were one next to it.
Oh, okay.
But the one that we was going to go to
was that one?
Was that one?
Oh shit.
So, and we don't have TVs in that house. Only one that my uncle uses. And then so the first thing that we see is the news, and that shit is crazy because apparently like the gas tanks or something exploded. And I saw some video of it that he sent us. The shit was a giant. It was on fire. It blew up basically.
That's wild. Wow.
And so then Monday my mom immediately called, or one of them called the other side of the family that was there, and my uncle picked up, and he just started making fun of it.
Of the fire?
Yeah, because he was in the other hotel, but that same hotel that he was in, they told him like they just all ran to the beach. But he was kind of already drunk at that point, so he was just saying,
Dominican for you.
He was just, so he was just making jokes about it. He was just like, I just ran for my life and shit like that. But they were fine, and then so 3 of those days was fucked, and then Thursday.
Wait, you said you fucked on those days?
No, 3 of those days were fucked.
Oh, okay.
That we didn't do anything. The 4th day, the earthquake that hit Haiti.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it hit the yard too, but it didn't do anything. But I slept through it.
You slept through it. So.
I slept through it, so that happened. And then there was cyclones for that whole week, so we couldn't do anything.
Yo, it that DR weather, bro. That DR weather be insane, dude. Like,
now the resort.
tell me about the resort, bro.
Alright, the first day we go to the resort. The first day was the all white party.
Okay.
And nothing. It was a good introduction. It was just like, this is like, I guess this will be lit for the next few days, whatever, blah blah. Some got a little tipsy, like, it was a good intro, a little tease of how crazy shit was gonna get, right? Mm-hmm. So, and the next day was a wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, the next day was a wedding.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Guys, the weddings, bro. Try to show up to every wedding you can because that's
yeah. Show up to
every wedding you can, bro. I've never been to a wedding, and I'm desperate to be at one. I can't wait.
And my wedding shit, the next wedding I go to is gonna be shit. Like,
where?
the wedding that I went to was in a fucking in a hotel, and then the day after the wedding, I was in a boat party. Like, it was all part of the wedding. Like,
That doesn't sound bad though.
No, I'm saying it sounded too good.
Oh, okay.
Like,
That's what you say.
to
Whatever you go to next.
I'm like up here with weddings.
Okay,
It was my first wedding. Like the second wedding.
My man, I haven't been to the first one yet, bro. I'm so upset, dude. Like, definitely, like, I don't know. I'm upset that I have not been to my first wedding, and I want to.
Yeah.
I want to, because I feel like those would be fun.
First of all, the whole wedding ceremony when they get together was outside. All my like my mom, my aunt, my other aunt, my grandma, they were all late. They missed the wedding ceremony. They're getting changed. We were sitting down and be like, yo, they dead us missed the wedding, bro.
But you was there?
Yes, we were all there.
So all the moms and aunts decided to just be late? What was they doing? Putting their makeup on?
Yeah, they were getting ready, and they were all late.
Okay, I'm sorry for that stereotypical joke.
It's not even stereotypical joke. It really happened.
Boy, shit, man.
So, and by the way, that suit that I had on, shit was fire. Oh, we all looked mad fire.
I saw the pic. That shit was fire.
Yeah,
that shit was lit. Y'all look like y'all run a mafia though. Like,
yeah. And then the wedding party. We go into a room in the resort. The resort is already a crazy ass place. It's like a 5-star hotel, whatever, blah blah. It was a crazy ass place. And then we like eat or whatever, and then it starts to get lit. And then it was like really fun. And then I told you about this off the podcast. The day after.
What happened the day after?
The day after or 2 days after? I don't know what day I was.
I
was intoxicated.
Intoxicated. My man.
And I FaceTimed you too. I FaceTimed you and Jamila.
Oh,
that was that day.
Yeah. It's true.
That was the end of that.
You said something to Yamila that we was just there like, yeah, that's how you know this motherfucker drunk. like this motherfucker had too much to drink. Like if he talking like this. I forgot what it was that you said, but it's definitely something out of character.
Oh shit.
Continue.
Alright. The only highlight was that I got real drunk, and then also there was a really pretty girl, right?
Just one, bro.
What?
Just one, bro.
Well, there was two, but
damn, Lucas, you like that? The Dominican nigga was coming out, bro.
Alright, so this is what happened. So the one girl that was actually after for, right? Didn't get anywhere, but whatever. Right, so I asked her to dance. First of all, I was like, my brother was just like, we were both talking about it. It was just like, yo, she looked over there. I was like, alright. He's like, you gotta dance with her. I was like, alright. This was in the wedding ceremony.
Yeah.
Like, this was like an hour before anything happened. But niggas just be like, always be clocking the room.
yeah, facts. When you walk in, bro, you gotta see.
Yeah,
you gotta make sure, yo.
So like in the beginning of the first few, like we took a few shots in or whatever. I wasn't drunk yet, or like tipsy. And then he told me I was just like, it's kind of time. Oh, to ask the girl, I was like, hey, let me get another shot.
Now it'd be like that. Sometimes you have to take that shot, like let yourself feel that burn.
Yeah.
And when you feel that burn, nothing. You feel so powerful that nothing stops you. You just say like, oh, I don't give a fuck, my man. I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah. So I'll be walking, and that walk felt mad long from the bar to from the bar to the table that she was at or something.
Yeah.
Felt mad long, and it was on like 3 tables.
So when how you approached it?
Oh, no. So you want to dance with me or some shit? That's it.
You just went up to her.
Yeah, just went up to her. Yeah. So then we danced and we just started talking, whatever.
She got a name?
Yeah. What?
She has a name?
I would rather not say.
Why? Give her a shout out real quick.
Nah, that's not.
Damn, bro. I hope you watched this so you know that my man Lucas right here was not trying to give you no shout out.
Nah, that's just weird. I'm
bro,
not gonna.
No. Tell me about the other girl though.
Nah, well, see, I danced. I asked that girl to dance too, right? But the thing was, I danced with her, and then we had a conversation, right? And then I went back to the table, and then I was talking with my cousin who had also danced with her, and he was just like, "Yeah, what songs are?" And then I asked her age, and she was like 16. Oh. And this is Jonathan. Jonathan's like 24 years old.
Too old.
23. He's 23. And he was just like, after that, I had a dip. And And then I was like, oh, where is she 16? I'm 19. I'm not trying to catch a case.
Yeah.
I'm out too.
Yeah, he was like,
So I just danced with her once.
It's over.
So it was over. And then I'm trying to remember this because I can't remember that date too much.
I heard age don't mean shit in the yard though, so.
Yeah, but see, that's in the art, right? My mind and morality is here. So regardless,
Niggas, I still got morals. Nigga,
it still got morals. In some countries, the age of consent's like 14 years. You gonna fuck a 14-year-old in that country?
Bro, I can't.
Exactly. So I talked to her.
But 3 years not that bad. You think 3 years is too bad?
It's not bad, but when it's bad in those pivotal years, like in those high school years, bro, it's just bad.
Because you know, if you was 19 dating a 22-year-old, that wouldn't think twice.
Yeah, or vice versa.
Yeah. But still, like 19 to 16, I'm just whoa, my man, you stretching it right there. Playing a very like.
Yeah, so we talked. So we totally had a good conversation, whatever, right? Then after that, the music changed from like dancing songs to just party songs.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just couldn't dance for her because she said that she doesn't know how to dance too much.
Okay.
So after that, and I would just start dancing and just started drinking. From that time for like an hour or two. After.
Yeah, I was drinking.
What?
Both of y'all was drinking?
No, I was drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't drink.
Because she was too young?
No. Yo, what you doing, bro? She's my age. Yo, you wildin', bro.
Nah, bro.
You trying to cancel me,
Nah, bro.
This nigga wildin'.
I'm trying to catch this nigga slipping.
No, you ain't gonna catch me slipping,
I'm
bro.
trying to catch this nigga slipping, bro.
This nigga, bro.
Alright, so you clearly was not fucking with this 16-year-old. I just wanted to see that. I was gonna give it a little push just to see if you was really fucking
after that. Alright, I'll tell you.
Alright, so you wasn't drinking with her, but what happened after you started drinking? That's
What happened when I started drinking?
Yeah,
I just had fun at dance. And it was just dancing on the dance floor. And then like in the middle of the dance floor, there was like at 11 or some shit, like 3 robots just came out of the door.
what?
Did you see my story?
No.
There was like, alright, so there was this nigga that was like, it had to be like 10 feet or 9 feet tall, and he was like in this like robot shit.
Yeah.
And then he had his 2 like little mini niggas, and that had the same like outfit,
Yeah.
but they were like regular
Okay.
size.
Okay.
And they went in the middle of the dance floor, and they were just doing dances. They
was
were
fine
like
with
choreography that we would just all follow.
Oh, it was fire though?
It was fine. It was fun because they got everyone to dance. Because a lot of people like don't like to dance because they don't know what to do. But if you're just following a person, and
it does make like it's pretty fun, especially if everybody's a little intoxicated, a little loose.
That was a good idea though for them to bring the like just people that you can follow.
Oh, yeah.
Because like if it's anything that's not merengue or bachata, these niggas ain't gonna dance.
Yeah, it's true. That's very true.
Yeah. Or twerk, they can't twerk, all their family is there. So,
You gotta go to the underground clubs. They be throwing that ass though.
Yeah. But this is a wedding, all your family's there. You don't want to look that much of a thought.
Yeah, bro. At a wedding.
Yeah. So, and then I couldn't dance with her the whole day, the whole time that I was there. And then, like,
why not? What was stopping you?
the fucking music.
Oh, right. She said she don't dance that.
Yeah. So I just went up to her at the end of it, and I started talking, and then I asked her if she was gonna go to the boat party. There was a boat party the next day.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Nah, I'm leaving at 2 tomorrow."
Okay.
And I was like, "Fuck." This was after like 5 to 10 minutes of conversation. I'm just getting the highlights.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck, whatever." And then I knew of her, like I knew I know who's her father.
Yeah.
Because my dad is cool with her dad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I know they're rich, right? So I'm like, I'm not thinking anything of it. I just know that they're rich. So the next day, I forgot to ask her for Instagram because I was too drunk.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Ben. That same day also, I went up to a 16-year-old too.
And you asked her for her Instagram?
No, I didn't ask her for Instagram. Bugging.
Alright, continue.
This is before I knew her age.
Oh.
By the way, I was like,
You lying.
What? I'm not. Yo, you was there? Yo, why you catch me? Oh my god. I should never said this shit.
You gonna catch me 3 episodes later be like, so how's that 16-year-old? You still text her?
I want to say something, but I won't. It's not about you. It's about somebody else in the group chat.
Oh, yeah. I've been thinking about it this entire time, bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. I've been trying to say something.
I've been trying to throw him under the bus,
Me
but
too,
I'm
me
on.
too, yeah, it's alright though. If you ever watch this video, you know,
nigga.
you know, nigga.
So I'll tell her if she's gonna go to the boat party, right? I was like, I'll see you there. But I didn't know she was 16. After that 16, like when we went to the boat party, I did not speak to her. I never spoke to her again.
Oh,
That's
so you dubbed her, bro.
No, I didn't speak. I didn't dub her. I just stopped talking to her.
Oh, okay.
It's only dubbing if they come up and they're thinking. She never came up either. So
All
it
right.
was a mutual dubbing.
Perfect.
Exactly. All right. So when and the next day having the boat party, where she told me that she was gonna leave like at 2, right? So I see her because it was at the same time that the boat party was leaving. It was like we had to be at the lobby at like 2 around there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I knew she was gonna be there. So that's when I asked for Instagram, right? And so like we still there and like just chilling. And then when we leave, we walk, and then I see her right as she's leaving. So she's leaving in the S-Class Mercedes C300 in 2021.
I don't know what that car is,
It's
but
a 6-figure car.
Yeah, it sounds insane.
And she tipped the guy, it's not a lot of money if you think about it, but it's, like she tipped the guy like $20.
Yeah.
But like she had one bag to just put the bag in her car. Like 1,000 pesos. She just gave the nigga 1,000 pesos.
Okay.
That's like, you know how rich you got to be?
Yeah,
How much you tipping in Dior?
$1,000 pesos, nigga. For that, 100 maybe the most, nigga.
Yeah, she left in a Mercedes. I was just like, damn, son.
But nigga, you tipping DR for everything, bro. And DR, like, the moment that a nigga try to clean your window, you gotta give that nigga at least 10 pesos or some shit before they like slash the tires.
Dang, you do only 10 pesos, bro? You broke ass,
bro. First of all, I wasn't the one carrying the money. Bro, my cousin,
at least 100, which is not a lot.
My cousin, when that shit would happen to her, she would just be like, she would just give him whatever. Like if she had change in her thingy, she'll give him the change. But sometimes she'll just have like 100 pesos and just give it to them. 100 pesos is nothing. Like it's like fucking dollars. You tipping like $1 here.
Yeah.
You know, well, it's like 2, but
yeah, it would be like 100, 200 that we would tip.
No, but you know, but then like at the end of the day, the reason that my cousin hated it so much or hates it so much is because she's just like, bro. The reason I got annoyed is because it'd be fine if it's like 100 pesos to one nigga.
Yeah,
but it's 100 pesos to like 50 niggas in one day.
That's true.
You know, that should be breaking your pockets.
Yeah. There's like these beggars and
bro,
times 1,000.
Right, because the motherfuckers really don't leave you alone.
Yeah, they be mad annoying.
Right, they don't leave you alone, and the fear is like you don't ever know what the motherfuckers is gonna do. Like,
yeah. All right, so the boat party story is a lot is better. This is the next day. About my so this is this will get in perspective. All right, so the wedding, right? So that's it. I started off the day with like a whole suit on. By the end of the day, I had my suit tucked in my back pocket, and I had just the jacket on me, over me.
Okay. The reason is
I was just fucked up.
It was doing dumb shit.
Yeah, dumb shit. But yeah, we went to
So how was the ball party though? Because
the boat party?
Yeah, because if you got that lit on the wedding, I want to know how lit you got at the actual party.
Oh no, I didn't drink at the boat party.
Okay.
Not that much. But all right, so from the wedding to the boat party, I slept like 2 hours.
You slept?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga was fucking all night.
No.
That 16-year-old.
Yo, bro, come on, son. No, it's not fucking no 16-year-old.
Bro,
for fuck's sake.
This is not no funny joke no more. All right, guys, I'm sorry. It's not a funny joke, bad humor. Lucas, I apologize sincerely. You make
the boat party. All right. So the boat party was pretty cool. We went on a boat and shit. We did snorkeling and we went to a natural pool. The natural pool was fucking crazy.
How does that work? What do you mean?
So we was on a boat. We was on the sea, and then it's like we're like miles away from like the shoreline.
Yeah.
And this shit happens, I guess, where like if you go like super deep, there's places that like reach up to like your hip, and it's like a pool in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, that's
or in the
wild.
middle of the sea.
That's fire.
Yeah, I'll show you a video on it.
Yeah, that's fire.
But yeah, so it was like a pool inside of the sea.
Yeah.
And that was cool. So that at that moment in time, at this point, everybody's lit in the boat party.
Okay.
Like everybody's drinking, and
Yeah.
the niggas that was there, like
It's the middle of the day though.
yeah, this is the middle of the day. The niggas that was there, like they're like party animals. Also in the wedding, what's the husband? How do you say it? The husband? The newly wedded
bride.
The bride.
I think that's the female. I'm not
the
sure.
nigga. The nigga.
The nigga. Yeah.
That nigga, right?
The man.
That nigga got so fucked up that after we came out of the wedding, this nigga was laid out on the lobby, like passed out, because he was drunk.
I really hope he would have said that he cheated on some shit. Like I would have been like, damn, that's a hell of a wedding. Like you get paid in the next
This
day.
nigga was like sick, like bad. Like we weren't gonna go to the boat party type bad
He
because this
regretted
nigga
getting
was dead.
married. That's what it was, bro. He rethought that shit.
This
He was like,
nigga,
what the fuck did I do?
was just dead, like on like a couch. One of his mans was filming a video. It's like, yeah.
It always be like that. I feel like whenever you get like lit with a group of friends, you're gonna have that one nigga that's gonna get too fucked up, and everybody just gonna be like,
That nigga that was mad fucked up was the husband.
The husband, bro.
The newly wedded husband.
Party. It was his party.
Yeah, that party was fucking crazy. And so he was laid out, and then we weren't gonna go to the boat party of how fucked up he was, because if he's not gonna go, what the fuck we gonna go?
Oh, okay. This was before the boat party, actually. Like
This was the wedding day.
Oh.
It was the wedding, then the boat party.
oh, he was fucked up at the wedding.
Yeah, after the wedding, he
Oh,
was
man,
dead.
regretted it instantly.
He was fucked up by the end. By the end, he was laid out in a couch randomly.
What happened to
in
the
lobby.
honeymoon, bro? You're supposed to fuck at the end of the night. You can't do that if your dick too limp.
I think maybe the honeymoon was gonna be another time because we were doing like shit back to back days.
Back, alright.
There was the off-white party, the wedding, the book party, and then
What's the off-white party?
not the off-white, the all-white party.
The all-white party.
It was when I was just wearing all white. We went up to like
Is that like pre-wedding thing?
I think it's just a thing that they
No, I
do.
think that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, it was cool. We all looked pretty cool because it was all white.
Before, during, and after, bro. Shit, that's a hell of a party life.
This nigga, the husband, we like on the lobby on the waiting for the boat. We was like, oh shit, this nigga's alive. He's like, yo, how you
How you
what's up,
alive,
nigga?
bro? They was gonna choke on your vomit or some shit.
This nigga, they put IVs in him.
El diablo.
They rehydrated, good to go.
That nigga was good.
That nigga was good.
That's some ghetto ass shit though.
Yeah,
like,
nigga.
like get fucked up drunk the next day. I'm all good because you was IV'd up all night and shit. Some wild shit.
Yeah, so when we went to the boat party, the natural pool, in the natural pool, we were all there. We was there for like a good hour, and so another boat pulls up to do basically the same thing because the place that we was at is actually a big ass place, like bigger than any other pool. Like it's a crazy ass area.
Okay.
That you could just sit there. So another boat pulls up, and then there's 3 girls on the other boat.
Oh, okay.
And so they looking this way, and then I'm with my uncles and some niggas from the wedding and my cousins.
Yeah.
And my uncle and them was just talking shit about all the other men that were on that boat because they look fat and just like that shit's like, what the fuck are these other things? And then the girls are looking this way, and so they were like, yo, let's go. And so
Y'all went to the other boat.
what?
Y'all went towards the other
We
boat.
didn't. Yeah, we went towards the other boat, but they were getting out at the time, so we kind of just met in the middle, in the middle of the sea, in the middle of a
Pool in the middle of the sea.
Yeah,
In the middle of the pool, in the middle of the sea.
and
I
in
bet.
between 2 boats.
That's some shit. That's a weird ass video. But imagine having an experience like that. That shit sounds lit though.
Yeah, watch
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Continue though, cause I'm
Alright,
interested.
so
I'm interested in knowing what happens with these females.
So this nigga, the nigga that was there, that was not my uncle. He was just like a friend that was just there. This nigga was mad cool. Shout out to Jeremy. He gave me his phone number, and I hit him up, but I kind of forgot to text him. But he's fine nigga. He like led the conversation because it was kind of awkward. Like, so it was 3 Asian girls, right? They said that they were from Texas, Florida, and some other shit.
Okay.
But they had some thick ass Asian accents.
Okay.
Like man thick, like I can't barely understand them thick.
Oh wow.
Right? But they were still talking, and my bro, my nigga Jeremy was the one leading the conversation, and he was kind of the wingman for all 3 of us.
Oh shit.
Right?
How
And
he
then-
do that? How he do that?
What?
How he do that?
I can't I can't tell you. I can't remember.
How old is this man's Jeremy?
Oh no, he's pretty old. He's like
what?
30, 35.
Alright.
Yeah. He was just doing it for us, to be
Gotcha.
honest. Right? Actually, I can't show it to you on the podcast.
Oh.
But fuck, it's on my phone.
It's
I wanted to
alright.
get your live reaction from this video. But anyway, so we talk. They talk, and it was kind of awkward, but like I did the best we could. And then the girls, the boats were leaving, right? And then they were. So I had my phone was in the boat, and my actually I can't say these people because they don't want to be involved in this story. I asked them. So one of my homies, okay,
Let's generalize it that much.
yeah, one of my homies, they were like, "Yo, go get your phone, go get your phone," and I was just like, to get their Instagram or the information. I'm like, God damn, bro, we in the middle of the shit. We in the middle.
We're in the middle of the boat, in the middle of the sea, bro.
And the boat is here, and they're leaving. So I'm like, you know how it is to run in water, half of your body.
Nah, that's
I'm
hard.
in a rush.
Nah, that's hard.
So I somehow make it to the boat, and I make it to the to them, and then they like I give them my phone or whatever. I didn't have internet, so I had to like write their Instagram profile on my notes, and then later the day like follow them. So that's what happened. So we got their phone numbers, right? Or I got one of their Instagrams, and my other homie got one of their other Instagrams, right?
Okay.
So then we were still in the boat, whatever. And then after like around 6:30, after we were in the boat, whatever, they hit us up.
Okay.
Yeah, and so the thing is about talking to like these girls basically wanted to fuck, and it didn't happen. Spoiler alert, it didn't happen.
Okay.
Right? Well, you'll see why.
Okay, there's a story to the why.
Yeah. So also talking to these girls on Instagram, they have a thick ass accent. They're Asian and they're not from New York. So us New York niggas talking and texting as if we're from New York, how we actually are. So the messages are kind of weird. So like we said, like if you would like. They wouldn't understand what we were saying, so they kind of repeat, and then we kind of like, what the fuck is she trying to say? Like we kind of know that I can't say bitches. The girls wanted to have sex, right? That was the point of it.
Yeah.
And that's what they would look like they were with it.
Yeah.
Right. But then they were just like, where are you? Or like, when are you gonna go? I thought we were gonna go this way. It was just fucking confusing as shit. Right.
What the fuck?
They're Asian. And like
That's fucked up.
no, it's
Okay,
not.
I'm
not saying Asian.
I know
as
how
in-
you meant it. I know how you meant it.
Like the
I only said it was
accent is
fucked up because of how you said it, but I know how you meant it.
Let me explain it.
Go explain
They
that.
have an act. No, I'm gonna explain this shit. The accent was crazy, and you can see it through text. Like they would say shit like, I'm not even gonna say.
Look, I got a simpler explanation. Lucas is racist.
I'm not. Yo, what are you doing, bro, with this podcast?
Don't cancel my mind.
I can't be racist. I was trying to fuck them.
Nah, I don't think that works. I feel like white people be racist to black women and they still fuck them. That's how rape happens.
I'm not raping this nigga. Come on, bro. Jesus Christ. Let me finish the fucking story.
I'm wilding today, bro.
Let me finish the goddamn story.
Bro, finish, bro. I'm wilding.
Right, man. Alright, so they started texting us. Alright, we started texting from like 6:30 to around like 11 a.m. whatever. By like 11 a.m., I'm just highlighting shit. They tell us the room number and the hotel that they're staying at.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just like, alright,
Alright.
right?
Go Tom.
So should I say this part of the story or not? Alright, so this no, no. So this is what happened. So they told us like, cause they want to go to a club, but the club are like, because of the curfew or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Like, after this shit, so they were just in their room or whatever. So we were like, alright. So we pulling up, and she said, "Oh, do you have a bottle or something, right?" Alright. So and do we have a bottle of alcohol, right?
Okay.
Thankfully, one of my homies had a bottle.
Oh, yeah, they held it down.
So they held down. He was just like, yeah, just take it, whatever. I was like, alright. So this is at like.
Don't tell me you pull up with the bottle and they drink your shit, bro.
No, it's worse. I guess it's worse. Nah, I mean that would actually be pretty bad. But this is what happened, right? So we were like, alright, whatever, right? So now we need to figure out what the fuck this taxi situation is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we like, this nigga has a taxi. I was like, oh wait, what? We're fucking stupid. It's a fucking resort. They have taxis for us, right? Yeah. So we hit it. So we get a taxi, right? And on the way over, they like stop us, like the security stops us, like to like it's like a check-in point.
Yeah.
And they were just like, whatever. And so after I checked, in my head I was just like, I don't think they're gonna let us in, cause like it's a different hotel.
Oh,
It's a different hotel. They're not gonna let us in, right?
Yeah.
But we reached that point where we exit, we're then going into the hotel that they're in, and so we just passed that checkpoint. So I'm like,
okay.
Alright.
So yeah, so at this point, y'all passed. Y'all in the hotel, like yeah.
We're still. You need how the hotel
Yeah.
as fuck, but
like technically, you passed the checkpoint. You inside.
Yeah, in my head,
territory,
I'm like, this is kind of weird. I didn't think they would let us in, because that was kind of the more or less the thing that I had in my head. It was just like, I don't think they're really gonna let us in, but they let us in. I was just like, okay. All right, fuck it. So we go in.
Shit sounds like it's going well.
Yeah, going well.
This shit doesn't end the way that I thought it was.
Yeah, right. So everything's going well, and then in my head, I'm like, all right, well, there's gonna be a security check-in right next door, and I'm like, right as we get off, because it was a resort, right? Yeah. So in my head, I'm like, I guess we just walk straight in. Okay, because they're gonna, right? So that's exactly what we did. We go off, and like, you know, the door's up there. The girls are sitting in the at the lobby, so I'm like, all right, they didn't fuck us. They actually there, right? Yeah. Because the part, like, the worst case scenario is like they just not there. They were never there.
John niggas up,
right? So they were there, right? I'm like, all right. I'm like, we go to so we're walking towards them. I'm like, hey, come on, that to the security office, trying to act normal, trying to walk straight, and then. And then I thought in my head, I was like, they're gonna tell us to walk over and tell them like the room details, and then we're gonna be fucked. But they didn't. So we sat at the lobby, and we were talking, we hitting it off, and then we started making conversation or whatever, right? And then the other girl, I guess, walks out because she was gonna get something, maybe the room or somebody else that had the keys to the room. And then another girl stayed, and we was talking. And then when we were gonna get up to go to the room, basically. Yeah. As I'm walking, I'm the first one to like walk ahead. Yeah. Right? And then they stopped one of my homies. He was like, hey, tú con ese cabello, whatever, some shit. And I'm like, fuck.
Come on, bro. Y'all was right there, bro.
We was like on the way there.
But y'all practically was right there.
Yeah. And so
cop blocking that security guard, bro. Yeah, this DR, bro. Everybody's trying to get something.
Yeah, they knew exactly. I came out the taxi, right? I was the one that had the bottle. It was in a bag. I was holding the bottle
from the handle, like
from the handle. This is like a bottle this is fucking big. Yeah, and like. You know, so it was clearly obvious that we met up with these girls. Yeah. And then the security guard goes up to my cousin, and then I'm like right there basically, and they like kind of tell me like, hey, come over here. I was like, fuck. So they talk like, yo, you can't be here or whatever. It's like you can't have guests after 9 p.m. or some shit. And I'm like, and at this point, I'm trying to get cool with the nigga. Bro, I'm like, yeah, but sorry, come on.
Yeah, bro, like, just let us slide, bro.
Just let us slide.
What is like, it, like 9:05?
Nah, it's like 1. It don't matter. It's like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. at this point.
Damn, bro.
So then I'm trying to be cool with the nigga. It's not working. This nigga not working. And it's just like, it was bad, bro. He was just like, and then they got real kind of serious where like they like try to really escort us out because I was trying to talk to the nigga. Yeah. And I was like, it was like, primo, pero tú sabes que...
Claro, come on, bro. Tú sabes el meneo.
And then it's like, nah, we're going to take you with the security, right?
Oh, shit.
And then we're like, the security pulled up. Mm-hmm. And then one of my other homies was like, nah, tenemos un taxi. Because the taxi parked. Yeah. And we was like, we're not getting into that shit. Nah, get into our taxi. Right? So, and then we basically had a funniest shit where like, you know that scene in those movies where you kind of got to break up with the girl and they're like standing at the side of a building or some shit? Yeah. That was kind of what we did because we weren't inside of the resort anymore because they kind of escorted us out. So they went outside and we were like, yeah, blah, blah. And in my head, it's just like, we can't do nothing because like...
They can't pull up to us.
And we're going to leave like the next day.
Damn, bro.
Right?
Sad nigga hours.
I was so sad. That by the way, yeah, that shit hurt. And then when we got into the taxi finally, when we were going back to go to the resort, that the like the post or whatever, the check in, the nigga was like putting a problem. Was like, yo, where were you? Like, where were you guys at? Is like, you guys were in your resort or whatever, and they were trying to like blame it on the taxi or whatever. But luckily, we got cool with the nigga before, so he was just like, nah, they told us we go right ahead, right? Yeah. And then he was like, who did? It was like, that nigga right there.
That nigga, bro.
There was, I assume that was like the head.
Yeah.
And then the other one was just like, you know, the nigga didn't know too much. Yeah. Bro, he looked at him like he was gonna kill him.
Oh shit.
He was like, did you just? I was like, alright. And we just kept going.
Y'all threw that nigga on the bus. Y'all threw that nigga right there, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, nigga.
What you mean, bro?
Yeah, I wasted $50 on the taxi on the go and come back for nothing. And then that same day, we were like, damn, son. And we had it, so we just returned the bottle, because fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah.
We returned the bottle, and then we was like, where these things at? And then that was like 3 a.m. My brother was chilling with the homies that we used to chill like 10 years ago. I don't remember them, but I kind of slightly remember them. Yeah. And then I didn't know them too well, but they man cool. This nigga, one of my homies and them just like bonded over One Piece. This nigga watched anime like deep in. I was like, what the fuck?
Some people over there that be religious about it.
No, but it was just like us. It was just kind of, we were the same more or less type of people, like English speaking, whatever. We just used to chill with them like a long ass time ago. They were talking about how like they kind of just found all the people in Tauri that like spoke English too. They just kind of formed a group.
That's valid.
Yeah. And then this nigga said some funny ass shit because they were like speaking how like One Piece is like fire, and like my brother was like, that shit is trash, and we were saying it's trash, and like before you could say anything out, he was like, I bet you like Sasuke with his depressing ass, and like that's both my favorite characters.
Yo, he rapped out like a punk nigga.
We didn't even talk about Naruto.
Bro, he didn't even know y'all watched Naruto. He was like, I bet you like Sasuke. With his depressing ass, bro.
That shit had us rolling.
Sounds so accurate. Like, damn, how this nigga knew, bro.
He couldn't even get a comeback. You know how good we all would comebacks, me and Will?
I mean, y'all be violating the shit out of One Piece, you know?
It's trash.
And so, for a nigga to really say some shit like that, it's like, damn, bro. Like, you can't even say nothing after that. It's like, what you gonna say about a One Piece character, huh?
Nah, we it wasn't as good as that, but we was like, I can't say shit. You know the island? In One Piece? Bro. The one that Sanji went to?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we flamed that. It's like, I sure got that.
Yeah, I bet. Y'all probably part of that little group right there, you know?
There you go. That's what it didn't hit as well as Sasuke shit, but, you know, it was something.
It's alright. A little comeback. Those probably those words, when you attack a man's masculinity in the manner that you did by referencing Sanji's island, those words hit, especially to a Dominican. So I'm pretty sure it was at least almost on par with that with the insult that he sent your way.
Luckily, my brother thought of it because we were just laughing. He thought of it, and I'm like, I got a tag team, and so we just kept going.
Thanks, bro. Otherwise, you won't let that bozo.
Yeah, those 2 days I slept 2 hours, and then the next day I slept from whatever time we was done after. I think it was like 5 in the morning. I slept all the way to like 3:00 p.m. the next day, and just did nothing for the next 2 days.
So we almost running out of time, right? But I did want to ask you something I thought of earlier.
Yeah.
Bro, how the fuck you don't like beer?
Bro, how the fuck do you like beer? That's why. That shit is disgusting. I tried.
It's okay, bro. I told you beer is ass. But Presidente is not, bro.
Presidente is ass. Bro. All of them are ass.
That breaks my heart to hear.
Yeah, we gonna set this a fucking poll, bro. Who likes Presidente?
Oh, facts. That's a good question.
Or beer? Nah, yeah, Presidente.
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Like, especially because a lot of our motherfuckers probably have drank it or maybe know about it. Yeah. Bro, I told you when you drink that shit and it's damn near frozen, bro.
That was the Dominican. Yes, they were all frozen.
I don't know how the hell you don't like it.
It's trash,
bro. It's not that bad.
It tastes terrible. Like it tastes like horse piss. Like if I would,
bro, no, it does not, bro.
Yes, it does. It tastes like piss.
bro.
And beer itself is just, I don't know how people motherfuckers drink that. First of all, it does nothing. It's just, it tastes disgusting. You have to pee like crazy. And to get drunk, you have to drink like 55 of them.
Yeah.
Why do people like beer?
I mean, if you drink it fast enough, you know, you do feel it.
Who the fuck is gonna drink that horse piss of shit fast enough?
People do. I did.
Nah, I know. That's just, everybody just drinks that shit like water.
Yeah, bro. Every Dominican does. You the only nigga that don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best taste in the world, bro.
No,
like,
it's terrible. It's
not
just,
that bad. If you got used
it's garbage juice.
It's the best beer that exists, dude.
That's like you saying the best type of shit. That shit is shit regardless.
Bro, that's not true. Because you know that Presidente, it be hitting different, and it don't hit the same way that some of these other beers do. However, I heard that the Haitian beer, like, you see how like Dior got Presidente.
Yeah.
They have some shit called Prestige.
Oh.
Apparently it's better than Presidente.
That's not. They all taste like shit. So like, I'll taste it just to taste it, but I know it's gonna taste terrible.
I'm gonna say that. I don't know if I want to say this on the podcast. Actually,
I mean,
is
it racial, sexist?
It's none of the above, but I guess it's slightly personal to both me and you. I'm not sure if we want to put that part of our personal lives out there. Okay. My friend, I'm gonna put it in very vague terms. Do you by any chance recall any plans that you may or may not have made with Yamila to go somewhere in Canada?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
How you feel about that?
We're gonna do this on the podcast.
Yeah, bro. I mean, they don't. I guess they don't really gotta know what it is. Yeah.
No, but not even. We could just talk about real straight up life plans in the podcast.
Well, real quick, I just want to know where your head is.
Real quick, but we can just end the podcast.
But the shit is about to end anyways. I just want to know where your head is.
Did you actually put a timer on?
Yes, bro.
Oh shit, this nigga put a timer.
No,
on.
I mean, okay. I did it like in the middle of the podcast.
So you don't even know how long this shit is.
Okay, it's definitely over 40 minutes. Because I put a 39-minute timer, hoping that we've at least had recorded like 15 minutes. But I'm not entirely sure. I think this shit probably fucking ended, and we don't even know. Actually, no, because we're recording in 1080.
Yeah.
But I just, like I said, I just want to know where your head is at, because Yamila did ask me about it.
Oh, she was serious? First of all,
yeah, apparently.
What time would, where would this, when would this take place?
I honestly don't know.
She don't know either, so what the fuck we making plans for? She's just gonna make plans and just gonna be like, we should go, and then just nothing?
Okay, but I just want to know if you does she want to go. Like what would, especially with the ideas of extracurricular activities that she had in mind. For you, at least. That's not for
Actually,
me.
I'm not gonna say this part. I'm not gonna say this part of this podcast.
That's not my point. Yeah, that's my point, bro.
Clearly, I'm down for it. So,
okay. I mean, I did tell her I'm down to go. I don't know about partaking in those activities, though.
That would just be fun. I just see it as an experience.
Shit, nigga.
It's like a roller coaster.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah.
What's different?
Okay. Would you want to go over there in a plane or like road trip style?
I would like to do a road trip because I haven't done a road trip. But then again, what car, and what would be the details of this road trip?
So I don't know, bro. We're just thinking right now, bro. Why you actually want to plan this shit? We thinking. We not planning.
So we just gonna think and not plan anything?
Okay, for right now we think
this trip through?
No, bro, because the trip hasn't even been decided yet. But oh shit, fuck. Alright, but the reason I brought it up. Well, I wanted to ask you if you wanted to do road trip or plane, because Yamila said she wouldn't want to do a road trip.
What?
Yeah, I was like, but a road trip would sound fun.
A road trip sounds fun.
It would sound fun, like jamming in a car for 7 hours.
Bro, when we went the road trip to Punta Cana,
yeah,
because that shit was like 5 hours. My mom, I knew my mom was kind of like this before, because she was like an athlete before, but she's like a jock. I didn't know she was that much of a.
So they were like, I ain't know, bro. What the fuck?
I knew to a certain extent, but damn. She was like, yo, we gotta go back. I'm going to the back. Because that's where the fun shit happens in the bus.
Facts.
And she was just telling stories, just flaming people. Flaming my cousin, everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, you were wild back in your days.
I mean, you gotta enjoy your time when you can.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I done enjoyed too much that I didn't enjoy it.
Nigga, you 19. After like a year or two where you like kind of completely like, you know, get away from all that shit, you'll be like, it's time to go. I'm good now. I'm good.
But I told Yamila, honestly, I would rather do a road trip. I was like, listen, if we taking a plane, bro, it better be a $30 spirit flight, cause shorty was out here talking about going to JetBlue. I was like, yo, I'm not paying no $300 to be on an hour flight, bro. It's an hour.
But the gas would be. How much would the gas be of that said road trip?
Huh?
The gas.
It would probably be more. Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
But we'll split it.
Yeah, for sure. But
oh no, it would be less because if we split it, would be less.
Yeah, but
nobody's gonna.
If you're driving, like let's say the drive is 7 hours, you're probably gonna have to fill that gas tank twice.
4 times come and go.
Yeah, which is a pretty good amount of money. Like, assume $40 per time you fill it up.
For each person, or just
$40 to
exactly, that's nothing.
It's nothing.
Split it.
Yeah,
160.
Very true.
Yeah, I would do a road trip. My brothers and his friends, they did a road trip from New York to Miami.
I want to do a road trip. That sounds fun, bro.
Yeah,
that sounds.
They went through like mad states, and they were like, it was mad fun.
But the only real thing would be like, who the fuck gonna drive?
Well, it would be.
I know it's not me.
It's gonna
be. I know it's not me. Like,
I think Yamila got a license too.
Does she? I don't know. She better drive them because driving for 7 hours.
Yo, you really gonna let a woman drive?
Fuck yeah.
Nah,
driving for 7 hours is not heard, bro. It's not progressive.
You guys can split it. We can take breaks too.
Yeah, it's just tiring. Honestly,
I mean, if you want to do road trip, you know what I mean.
I would want to be the person who's not tripping.
I mean,
or maybe the person who literally is tripping. You know, maybe with the bottle in the back, like, probably passed out.
No, nigga, you the best driver that we got because you've been driving the most.
I know. So then I'm gonna drive with a bottle in my hand,
nigga.
No, I'm playing. Yo, let's end this shit real quick. Let's end this shit. No drinking and driving, guys. Drive safely. That's shout out to Matt, my nigga in college. He not a nigga because he white as fuck, but
you a wigger.
You a wigger. You my wigger. My man's Matt.
Yo, my safely. Uncle, best driver alive, only drove when he was drunk. Yo, this is...
Bro, we out.